What's up, universe? So I'm smoking. It's 10:20, and like I'm a dirty face hair is growing back. Hold on, I'm gonna turn the fan back on. I try to do that because it's starting to get warm. So I just kind of mentally noticed something. Um, I'm starting to get used to liking cigs again, and it's not necessarily good because I'm down to six, and I'm starting to want to buy another pack of cigs. So I don't know if I'm gonna buy another pack of cigs because I was getting used to not smoking. I was basically used to not smoking again. And I think I can go without smoking again. But, because it's every time I've quit smoking, I've gotten used to not smoking. But I did occasionally want to smoke a cig. And then I just, let the moment pass. And then it passed and it didn't come again for like another day or two. It's kind of like with drinking. Like, oh, I kind of want to drink. But, you just kind of don't drink and then it goes away. I was just thinking, like, I think it does. I don't know for sure, but I think possibly maybe it does something like the, it works on something like the dopamine, serotonin, that sort of system in the brain. Maybe it doesn't stimulate it, but it kind of heightens or works with it. So when you're doing something that you like, it kind of works with it or pairs with it or something like that. Which is why people are like, oh, I'm only a social drinker or something like that. And so they only drink when they're going to the club, when they're going to the bar or the club. And so over that much time, they've only been doing that during their teen years. They've only been drinking when they're at parties and then when they're at the club and stuff. And so now they're 35 and stuff, and they don't go to the bar or the club anymore. And now they're at home and they're drinking and they're getting drunk and they don't really know exactly why, but the drinking subconsciously sort of brings back those, like, a little bit of that, like, they're at the club with their friends and doing those good things. Because most people aren't like living the highfalutin life of billionaire CEOs still going to the club when they're 55. Mr. Trump et al. Epstein Island people. When you're a billionaire, you know, you can keep hitting that next level of high and see, It's like a porn addiction, basically, because people, you know, porn addictions. It's like, okay, I'm just jerking off to this, and then you're like, well, this doesn't really do it anymore. And it's like, oh, that's an interesting new position. Well, we'll do that, and then that's interesting. Foot fetishes. That's weird, but let's see if that does anything. That does do something. Okay. And you get into weirder and weirder shit, and then magically it starts to work where nothing was working. And all of a sudden, you're into something really weird. And you're like, society would judge me for this. And you don't know how you got to that place. It's like, well, now you're on an Epstein Island because you were a billionaire and you had the money and resources and connections to get you to the Epstein Island because you needed to chase that freaking dragon in your head. And you're like, oh crap. It's like, yeah, you should have seen where that was taking you. You should have quit when, you were just fine watching, butt sex, and you didn't let it go to some weird, foot fetish. All right, everybody can forgive you for that. When butt sex led to foot fetish, and you were like, all right, I'm into foot fetishes now, and it's like, okay, everybody can they're gonna be like, that's freaky weird, but after foot fetishes turns into something that's, people are gonna be like, all right, I need to stop being friends with you. And that is, see how that ties into me, SIGs and stuff. If you don't see it, then you don't have good pattern recognition skills. And you need to just stay at your factory job. Because you're not next level intelligent. So, get out of the room. So, yeah. So I don't really know where I'm going to go. I mean, I think I do. I think I'm going to not buy another pack of SIGs. But let's see where they're doing here. What are we doing? Sphinx. Did I get back? I did get back. 340. I got to wait a little while. I'm talking to myself while playing this freaking game. This dumb game that I shouldn't play. Oh, it was a decent fart. It was a semi-silent fart. You can't hear it. It was a decent one. So, yeah. Just having some awareness. Okay. I wonder if this whole Epstein thing could have been prevented if we would have kept the tax rates and everything where they were. I don't know, but it's possible. What the hell is this? Oh, those are just ashes. Ashes in the keyboard. It's another thing. This setup is getting kind of dirty. So, okay. Yes. don't know if I have anything else to say. I'm going to ponder on my own for a while. There was no need for anyone to watch this video, but it is going to be posted. So if you did watch it, you wasted time. Ooh, maybe you heard that one. Tax the rich, kneecap the rich. Tax wealth, not work. And hopefully there will be work for individuals who desire work at some point in the future. After the Republicans are gone. And yes, boobs, lots of boobs.